everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So in this video we will discuss about geometrical representation of a vector quantity and algebraic representation of a vector quantity. Okay, so first of all let's see about the geometrical representation of a vector quantity. So first of all we have to draw a line. The point from where we start our line is known as our initial point. Okay. Initial point, or we can say starting point. Or tail. Okay. And where the point ends, it is called our final point. Okay. Where the line is in this point is known as our final point. Or we can say terminal point. Or plate. Okay. And the arrow indicates the direction. Okay. The line. Okay. So you can write arrow indicates direction. Okay. Here the arrow indicates the direction of line. Okay. There is a point related to this. Any vector quantity is always directed from tail to head. Okay, there is a point that any vector quantity is always directed from tail to head. Okay. So this is all about the geometrical representation of a vector quantity. Okay. Now let's see about the algebraic representation of a vector quantity. Algebraic representation of a vector quantity. Okay, now let's see about the algebraic representation of a vector quantity. Okay, so let's draw a line. Or you can also write like this: AB is a line. Okay. We can write like this. Okay, but we cannot write like this. consider this one is my A, B, and this one is C. Okay. You cannot write like this that A, B, C is a okay. This one is our wrong. This one is wrong. Why? We can say AB is a line. Okay. AB is a line. We cannot say ABC is a line. Okay. Any vector quantity can be denoted by arrow over a letter. Okay. Any vector quantity can be denoted by arrow over letter. Like for example, right here A vector, okay, B vector, C vector, okay, and so on. Or you can also use capital letter, okay, like A vector, B vector, C vector, and so on. Or you can also denote like this: AB vector, okay, BC vector, CD vector, okay. But we cannot write like this: ABC the vector, okay. This one is wrong. Why? Because a line is denoted by only two letters, okay. We cannot say that ABC is a line, okay. We can only see that AB is a line, okay. So any vector quantity can be denoted by arrow over a letter. This is our arrow, okay. So we can denote vector quantity like this: arrow over letter, or also denote like this: any vector quantity can be denoted by bar over a letter, okay. Or you can also denote a vector quantity by bar over a letter, okay. Like, for example, A vector, okay. This one is our bar, okay. So any vector quantity can also be denoted by bar over a letter, okay. A vector, B vector, C vector, and so on. Or you can also denote it like this: AB vector, BC vector, CA vector, okay, and so on. So you can also denote a vector quantity by bar over a letter, okay. Or you can also denote a vector quantity like this by bold face letter, okay. So third point is any vector quantity can be denoted by bold face letter. Okay. Or any vector quantity can be denoted by bold face letter. Okay. For example, A vector. Okay. B vector, C vector, and so on. Or you can also write like this: AB vector. Okay. BC vector, CB vector. Okay, and so on. So we can also denote vector quantity by bold face letter like this. Okay. So this is a algebraic representation of a vector quantity. Okay. That any vector quantity can be denoted by arrow over a letter. Okay. Like here you can see such example. A vector, or you can also write capital letter. Use capital letter. Okay. A vector. Okay. But we cannot write like this. Why? Because line is denoted by only two letters. Okay. Suppose that this one is our line, but we cannot say that A B C is a line. Okay. We can just say AB is a line. Okay. AB is a line. After that, vector quantity can also be denoted by bar over a letter and bold face letter. Okay. This one is our bar. Okay. So any vector quantity can also be denoted by bar over a letter. And last point is that any vector quantity can be denoted by bold face letter. Okay. Or you can also denote a vector quantity by using bold face letter. Okay. Like this. So I hope you understand what is about algebraic representation of a vector quantity and geometrical representation of a vector quantity. Like the point from where we start our line is known as our initial point, or you can say starting point or tail. Okay, and where the point ends, this point is known as our final point, or we can say terminal point or head. Okay, and this arrow indicates the direction of the line. Okay, so arrow indicates direction, and here is a point related the geometrical representation. Okay, of the vector quantity, that any vector quantity is always directed from tail to head. Okay, from tail to head, or you can say it means vector quantity is always directed from tail to head. Okay, and after that we have discussed about the algebraic representation of a vector quantity, that any vector quantity can be denoted by arrow over a letter. Okay. After that, we have discussed about the algebraic representation of a vector quantity. So, the first point is that any vector quantity can be denoted by arrow over a letter and bar over a letter or boldface letter. Okay. So these are the three tricks to denote a vector quantity. Okay. First one is that arrow over a letter. After that, bar over a letter, and last one is we use boldface letter to denote a vector quantity. Okay. So I hope you understand the whole video. Till here, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.